because I remember like I don't know, like 2, 3 months back, it was in the
Mm.
summer. I got
Yeah.
so close and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit 7K this month. Like I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, I might be
Mhm.
getting a tattoo soon.
Yeah.
And then I fell through and I
Hmm.
was like, damn, like that shit sucks. Like what the heck? And
Uh-huh.
then now I'm at the point where I just hit that
Yeah.
and I still have a few more days. I'm hoping to hop on a call tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Speed.
I could make a bunch more and like I could be very close to 10K potentially. I just
Mhm.
did so much more than I did with the other mentors. And I
Yeah.
actually like, put my balls to the wall and like went for it and like actually worked my ass off.
What's the biggest business principle that you now live by that helped you go from like 0 to like 6.9K within a single month?
Well, it's actually more than that now, but we can get into that later.
Okay.
But
For the
awesome.
audience that don't know, Justin is one of my clients and he recently had a high month. So we're gonna dive a little bit into, his story, where he came from, where he is now, and where he's going, right? So first of all, Justin, I wanted to ask you, um, like before working together, right? Like what reality were you like stuck in? And like what part of you knew you were meant for more?
Yeah, I think um, I've always loved fitness. I've always had a big passion for it. And,
Hmm.
it's didn't necessarily really like, and actually ended up getting let go of that job. Um, so I kind of like found fitness coaching before that. I was kind of working on it on my own a little bit.
Hmm.
Obviously not being too successful in it, but
Hmm.
I kind of like dipped my toes in the water there, and then got let go of this job, and I'm like, you know what, like I might as well try to make this happen full time. I know lots of other people who've done it. I've seen it, so
Hmm.
why can't I? Right?
Hmm.
Um, and it was a couple months honestly of me making like nothing, like
Hmm.
me just trying to grind it out, and maybe I'd make like a little bit, like a couple $100,
Yeah.
but it was like nothing to be proud of really.
Hmm.
And work with a bunch of coaches, a bunch of mentors, not like none of them really worked.
Hmm.
And I would say it was probably like 3 or 4 months in of me like trying to do this full time is when I met you. And
Hmm.
then we started like slowly making a bit of money, and now we're at the point where we're very close and trying to reach that 10K month.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is pretty exciting.
I love to hear that. I see that's
Mm.
a clean thing that you got on. I have like the
Yeah.
same one. It's the Nike, but the black one.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That one's
Yeah.
amazing. But yeah, man,
No, no.
we've come a long way. I mean, it's only been like 4 months, right? So it really shows you that like you can literally create your reality, right? You mentioned you were like working a job before. Yeah, can you tell me like a little bit about like that situation, the transition, like how you felt and all that stuff?
Yeah. So like, um, I was an electrician, so I was working on an apprenticeship to be
Hmm.
able to become a licensed electrician.
Yeah.
And like I'd been in it for like 4 years, so I got into it pretty young, at like age of 16. And
Hmm.
like age, you don't exactly really know what you really want to do for a career. And I was just kind of in it just because I was in it, and I
Yeah.
had done a bunch of schooling for it, and I'm very close to being licensed. So I was like, you know what, I might as well stick with this, get licensed, and
Hmm.
then if I want to make changes in my career after that, then I can. But
Yeah.
I just wasn't passionate about it. I didn't really enjoy it. The hours were crazy long, and then
Hmm.
me obviously trying to go to the gym and do
Yeah.
and like get better in the gym and grow a better physique, and then also like work on my fitness coaching at the
Yeah.
same time. Like even the company that I was working for caught on to that,
Hmm.
and I'm a big fan of it just because like they could tell that my energy was being poured into other things.
Yeah.
Um, and then ultimately they let me go from that. And then like transitioning, I was like, man, like this kind of sucks. Like I don't
Yeah.
have a guaranteed paycheck. Like I was
Hmm.
very grateful that I'd made a bunch of money before and I had a bit of a cushion. It's not like I didn't have any money in the bank,
Hmm.
but yeah, it was kind of stressful because like I knew that things like this do take a long time,
Hmm.
but I was like, I kind of have to make money now because there's only so much that I have in my savings account to kind of rely on
Yeah.
before I either have to go back to working that job that I don't really like
Hmm.
or make this work, make this reality work of kind of like the dream job that I want to do in the future.
Yeah, yeah. And what I like about you is, this is something that I see in a lot of people who like create that reality for themselves, where they're able to make above like, their first 5K a month and then go up to their 10K a month and so far and beyond, right? Like much more, any
Mhm.
reality that they want, which is, they can do stuff without needing a guarantee, right? Because um when people are working in jobs, right, it just our brains are conditioned that we need this guarantee, that we need this guarantee. But would you say like real confidence comes from not needing a guarantee, but just being able to go all in at it, knowing that you will make it happen?
Yeah, yeah. I think having a system and
Hmm.
having a plan of where you know, like if you put in if you put in this amount of work
Hmm.
and do A, B, and C, whatever that may be, and
Yeah.
you just grind at it and maybe like work at it a little extra hard and you
Hmm.
know that you'll get the return, then
Yeah.
yeah, there's like, there's not a ton of pressure that like things won't work out because you kind of know they will.
Yeah.
But I would say if you don't have that plan and you
Hmm.
don't have that system of like what actually works,
Hmm.
then yes, 100% it's stressful.
Yeah.
Because like I've been in that spot too where like I'm just trying a bunch of different things out. I'm not like hyper focused on the things that actually will make me money and
Hmm.
actually will help the business out. And you're
Hmm.
just trying to like figure stuff out. Like your brain's scattered in a whole bunch of different directions and that sucks.
Yeah.
Not really knowing if this is actually going to work and I'm going to get a return on this. That definitely sucks.
Hmm. Yeah. Something that, inside of 369 Elites that everyone follows is called like the one source rule, which is, you only listen to one advice, so that thing actually compounds, right? Because I know in the internet there is millions of pieces of content, millions of systems, millions of advices that people always throw in, right? You could scroll infinitely, right? Has that been
Mhm.
helping you where you're part of like a group and a mentorship where you have a proven system that is going to work and you get the accountability and the person like being like, no, we need to focus on this. Has that been helping you out?
Yeah, 100%. Because like even going back to, not knowing what to 100% do, like having a coach and having you,
Mhm.
like you're going to tell me exactly what I need to focus on, right? So that my energy is spent doing the things that I really need to do.
Mhm.
Um, So yeah, I would say 100%. It's been definitely helpful. And then like your feedback on those things that I'm doing, like how to do them better, how to
Mhm.
change certain things up. Like yeah, like I yeah, 100%.
Mm. What
Mhm.
are some like specific things for the audience, like specific stuff that I give you like feedback on that like helped you out a ton?
So yeah, I think number one as a fitness coach has got to be content,
Mhm.
and content is something that I'm still working on, and I'd even like go as far to say I'm still struggling with that.
Mhm.
Um, but just making like good content that for one, people are going to want to watch.
Mhm.
So that are going to get more views because obviously views when you're selling stuff online is very, very important. And
Mhm.
then videos that will actually like transfer viewers into buyers. So,
Yeah.
you know, having transformation videos like even if it's yourself, like having stuff that shows your audience that you actually know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Um, I would say that's huge.
Mhm.
And that's been a big one that like you've given me advice and stuff on as well. And then also like DMs, just talking to people, sales calls, a
Mhm.
lot of things that go into it as well that obviously you're there to guide us through
Mhm.
all of that.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And it's just gonna compound, right? Like we're only 4 months in, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you like, 3 months later or 1 year later or like 5 years later. Imagine what you could do 50 years later in the future. You know what I mean? Because
hmm
you're making more progress. Like I know I'm hard on you because we have massive expectations. Our company, one of our missions is to monetize your passion and create your reality. And the mission under that is literally advancing humanity into a multiplanetary civilization to spread consciousness across the universes, right? So the
Yeah.
fact that you're literally exercising the mission. You went from here, this reality, you were working a job, you got let go, all that stuff. Now think about it, like we literally teleported. Remember, I was in Miami and I was like, Justin, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna go. And
Yeah.
you just follow the steps from A to Z. And look at this, like look at this reality that we're in now. You see what I'm saying?
hmm
So
hmm
first of all, I know I'm like super hard because I have high expectations. More people, like a lot of people in other programs, they celebrate the small stuff, which is definitely like it helps in terms of like the vibes, but like we're super competitive, right? Like for example, when you got like your first like 1K client literally within a week of joining, right? I remember you messaged me that I was editing a video during that
Yeah.
time, right? And you messaged me that
Yeah.
even you when you hit like your first like 6.9K a month, right? You're like, oh, like I just hit that, looking forward to getting well more than that, right? So we just have that competitive um culture that I think is super valuable. So I wanted to ask you a question, like, what passion were you sitting on that wasn't making money yet? I know you mentioned like fitness. Can you like tell us more about that?
Yeah. So I think like obviously fitness is like the big one, but kind of like breaking down from that, I think it's just like helping other people.
Hmm.
Um like for me as a coach, like seeing my clients win and like them coming to me being like, bro, like I'm feeling the best I ever have.
Yeah.
Like I'm dropping pant sizes.
Hmm.
Like I'm not like I had one client tell me that he wasn't feeling like the crash in the afternoon anymore. He wasn't feeling super sluggish. And
Hmm.
like just that is like so fulfilling. Like obviously I love money and obviously
Hmm.
I want to make money,
Hmm.
but like being able to make money and help other people
Hmm.
reach their fitness goals and drop weight or gain muscle or whatever it is
Hmm.
like just so rewarding because like it's a job where you can make a great income, but you're
Hmm.
also like being fulfilled by helping other people as well. So
Yeah.
it's not just like you're working a job where you go home and you literally don't give a shit about the work that you put in that day. It's like
Yeah.
it's something that like is going to affect more people than yourself and it's going
Hmm.
to make you feel really really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, to be able to make money off of helping other people is awesome. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Like you're literally like they came to you wanting to like let's say get in shape, wanting to do this, right? They came to you with like a reality that they wanted, a version of self of
Mhm.
them that already existed in a timeline, right? And you're literally creating that reality for them,
Yeah.
right? So it's honestly insane. And the thing is like that impact that you're creating is like it's always like larger than we think. We underestimate how much of an impact we're making, right? Like because like now that you're starting to get more clients, you went all in on this, so you were able to get clients, help tons of people, and all that stuff, right? You're literally probably changing their family's life, right? Like they're probably way more healthy, all that stuff. So it's definitely
Yeah.
awesome to see. It's like a second or it's like a domino effect, right? Because if they're
hmm
healthy, their family might be healthy, and then like later down the line, let's say they have kids, the kids might be healthy just because that energy, right? So like the
Yeah.
impact that you're making, it's like we always underestimate like the impact that we're making. You know what I'm saying? So
hmm
first of all, I'm super proud of
100%.
you to like just going all in to like wanting to help people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Another question I wanted to ask is like, what made you finally decide that like you wanted to like build something instead of like waiting? Because a lot of people wait, right? What made you want to just
Yeah, I think like that's a good question. I think to be honest, it was just something that was on my mind constantly.
Mhm.
And like obviously when I was working that job, I thought about it. I'd looked into it. I'd seen lots of people doing it, and I was like, man, like I would love to do this.
Mhm.
Like electrical is not my thing. I want to do this. And I think just me thinking and dwelling on that every single day,
Mhm.
as soon as the opportunity came for me to do this full time, I was like,
Mhm.
why the heck would I not at least try?
Mhm.
Right? It's like maybe this happened for a reason. Maybe I got let go for a reason. And
Mhm.
maybe this burning desire is, God telling me to like, hey, like give this a shot. Like you're meant to do this.
Mhm.
And I've been decently successful so far, and I hope the success continues and that I am meant to do this.
Mhm.
But I think just the fact that like I was like, I have such a burning desire to do this. If I don't do this, I will
Mhm.
regret not trying for the rest of my life because
Mhm.
fitness is not going to go away from me. It's
Mhm.
something that I'm going to be passionate about for a very long time.
Mhm.
And I don't think that burning desire to become a fitness coach would ever go away.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's if not yeah, my mindset was like if not now, then when, right?
Yeah.
Now is the perfect time. So yeah, I would say that's kind of why I just jumped into it, and I'm very glad I did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see the burning desire in your eyes, man. That's what it's about, right? Just like going
Yeah.
all in the fire, right?
Mhm.
What's like the first change that like we made that really like moved you from like confused to like momentum?
I think the cold outreach
Hmm.
was a big one just because like I wasn't getting a ton of momentum or a ton
Hmm.
of clients or a ton of like people coming to me through my
Hmm.
content.
Hmm.
Um, so I think like a cold outreach and then also like reaching out to the people that I knew already. That was a
Hmm.
big one. Like that definitely got me started.
Hmm.
And the
Hmm.
momentum at the start definitely came from just people that I knew, creating a list of
Hmm.
people that I knew, and then just like diving into that list and trying to message every single person
Hmm.
that I knew.
Hmm.
I think that was huge. Yeah.
Yeah, I love to hear that. Like so many people, they have so much untapped opportunities that they don't even realize themselves, right? It's like there is abundance literally
Mm,
there. It just we don't realize it, right? Like a lot of people, they think that they can't get clients because that's like their own mind is against them, right? But when you flip the coin on the other side of the coin and you're like, no, there is opportunity. What do you know? And now you're starting to get clients from like even people that you don't know online and all that stuff, right?
yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
definitely awesome. And it's just a flywheel that compounds,
Mhm.
along with content too. Um, yeah, so that's definitely awesome. I'm kind of curious. Is there anything else that like you were confused about in the beginning? So you mentioned like the outreach, the DMs. What other things initially?
think I think content and like going viral was a big thing, which,
Hmm.
it's such a weird thing to kind of wrap your head around,
Hmm.
like going viral and stuff. So I'm still working on that. So I can't like sit here and say I've got that figured out now. But
Hmm.
um I think that's been something that we definitely got better at
Hmm.
is just content, making better content.
Hmm.
Um and then yeah, I'm trying to think what else I was really confused about. Like I think I didn't really have a good understanding of how much you need to do
Hmm.
for like the benefit or the reward. Like how
Yeah.
much input you have to do yourself for you to
Hmm.
see any benefit. Because like especially when it comes to outreach, like I know that you mentioned this at the start, like, oh, if you're not getting clients, just send more DMs.
Hmm.
And I'm like, bro, like frick, like this sucks. Like I don't want to do this. But
Uh-huh.
it is kind of true. Like
Hmm.
just the more people you talk to on the daily,
Hmm.
yes, there's gonna be so many that say no, there's gonna be so many that don't even answer you.
Hmm.
But all you need is one. And that could like make your weekly income. So
Hmm.
um I think I have like a better understanding of that. And like yeah, I think just that and the content
Hmm.
that I was like mainly confused about. And
Hmm.
obviously we're still working on content, but yeah, um I would say those two.
Yeah. I mean, by the time we have our next case study, I'm sure about the content. I'm excited to see what happens. You know what I mean? About the content, about everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. A lot of people just have a belief that it won't work. So their own mind just works against them, right? But you were able to push through that belief. You were able to do something without knowing um you are guaranteed to get the result because you haven't had a positive feedback from doing it, right? Like you didn't get clients from following XYZ, sending the messages or following the system, right? And you
Right.
still push through that, right? And then because you've put that effort in, the universe always rewards you, right? The universe
Yeah.
always rewards effort and the amount of work that you put in. So, and just like that, things started happening. And now, like, it's just compounding. Compound effect
Mhm.
is one of the eighth wonders of the world. So, I'm excited to see how that happens for you too. So the next question I wanted to ask is like, what was like like what's like a business principle, right? Like not just like fitness, just like business principle that you like wish you knew like way earlier. Let's say like the old version of yourself who just who wanted to start this online coaching business.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of a fancy quote, but I don't really have one, or I'm not like none's coming to mind. But I would say to just like work harder than you think you need to.
Mhm.
Because like at the start, like because even like look like for me, like looking online and like watching all these videos, it's like that looks so easy. Like
Yeah.
just send a couple DMs, post a couple videos, and like you should get a couple clients. It's like is not that easy. Like you have to put so much damn effort into it. And if that means that you're working from 5 in the morning until 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, whatever it is, or even longer, like
Hmm.
it's just simply what you have to do.
Hmm.
Because until you get the ball rolling and until you have a system in place where like clients are coming in repeatedly, you
Hmm.
just have to do all the work yourself.
Hmm.
And there's really no way around it.
Hmm.
So yeah, I would just say like don't be lazy whatsoever. Like don't take any client for granted either.
Hmm.
That's a big one. Like if you get one, keep pushing. Whether I made 6, 7K in a month doesn't matter. I still have to keep pushing so that the next month I can do the same. So work harder than you think you really need to.
Hmm. Would you say that that thing is like initially, a lot of people they have to put in that hard work in the beginning for their lack of skill, right? So would you
Mhm.
say once you put in those hours, you follow the proven system, would you say once you do the volume, right, you as a byproduct get better, you get more skilled, which makes things like a lot easier, would you say?
Yeah, 100%. Like over time, you're definitely going to get better. You're going to get better at like learning which DMs to send or what to say.
Hmm.
You're going to get a lot more comfortable on sales calls,
Hmm.
and like yeah, things are just going to get a little bit easier. And like I don't think it's ever going to get like easy,
Hmm.
but you'll have a better idea of how to handle certain situations, what to do in certain situations, and just how to like compose yourself a little better. Um,
The more stress
so
that you can handle, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's really what it is. It's like this isn't just business, it's like a personal development thing where it's like before, would you say like the type of person you were before of the amount of stress that you could handle compared to now, like you developed way more as a person? And if so, like how so?
Yeah, like I 100% developed a lot more because like now I'm at the point where I have a routine and
Hmm.
I'm trying to stick to that as best I can. And like I'm human, like of course I have days where I'm not able to stick to that or something happens or whatever. But I
Hmm.
think now I'm at the point where I know what I have to do. And I
Hmm.
know that if I'm not um disciplined as a person, like my
Hmm.
business is gonna struggle from that.
Yeah.
And like I've heard people say like you yourself are a
Hmm.
reflection of your business
Hmm.
or a business is a reflection of you, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But but like it is true and like I've
Hmm.
noticed that because like as of right now, especially where I'm at and probably where a
Hmm.
lot of guys are at when they're trying to start out, it's
Hmm.
like the business is you. Like it
Yeah.
literally is you.
Hmm.
So if you're like slacking off and sleeping in and
Hmm.
not sticking to your diet and like kind of like maybe even lying in your content or whatever it is, like,
Hmm.
it's your business is not going to do very well. So I think just you being a very disciplined person, you having structure and you being disciplined and sticking to that every single day, that's going
Hmm.
to do wonders for your business, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a principle. Like it's like reality is literally a reflection of you, right? Business is a reflection of you. So would you say that if you put in the same amount of effort, if you put in the same amount of effort and you did the same thing that you did this month, next month, it would increase the likelihood that you get similar results?
Yeah, I think 100%. Like,
Yeah.
there's obviously factors that may come to play and like,
Hmm.
different obstacles that I might have to overcome, whatever. But I
Hmm.
think 100% like the chance of me making just as much, if not more,
Hmm.
now that I have the system that I have.
Hmm.
And I know that I can even work harder because I was on vacation for 2 weeks last month.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so and like it was my highest month. So
Yeah.
like yeah, like I think 100% like there should be
Hmm.
no reason that I can't at least get very close, if
Hmm.
not more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It compounds. It compounds like insane.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's for sure facts. Like looking back, like what did you think was like holding you back the most? Was it like strategy, the skill, the identity?
I think mainly it was me
Hmm.
as a person. Because
Hmm.
like before you, like I ain't gonna lie, I knew a lot of what we kind of covered in the first couple modules and like what you told me. Like I had heard that before,
Hmm.
but I think just the fact that we were very one-on-one, that was a big thing. You kept on pushing me, and if I was slacking, like you told me, and you
Hmm.
told me what I had to get better at.
Hmm.
And then it was just me like actually putting in that daily hard work every single day. Because like before they would tell me to like do certain things, but
Hmm.
like not to the volume and to the extent that you did.
Hmm.
And I think that helps so much because like I just
Hmm.
did so much more than I did with the other mentors. And I
Yeah.
actually like, you know, put my balls to the wall and like went for it and like actually worked my ass off
Yeah.
and was able to kind of slowly get that ball rolling. So
Hmm.
um yeah, I think that was just the biggest thing.
Hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about here, which is like that volume is much needed, especially in the beginning. We don't understand, even like for me, like where I want to head to, for you, all of us, right, as humans in general, like we don't understand the level of stuff that we have to do, the level of volume mixed with skill that we have to do to get to where we want to get to. Like, for example, that's probably one of the reasons why humans are stuck on Earth right now, right? Like, how much volume do we need to do to like literally go to different planets, create different cities, and then go to another planet and just keep doing that, right? Like we
Mhm.
are nowhere near enough in terms of how much volume we need to do. So that's 100% facts. Um,
Yeah.
and the next one is like, what's like the biggest principle, like what's the biggest business principle that you now live by that helped you go from like 0 to like 6.9K within a single month?
Well, it's actually more than that now, but we can get into that later.
Okay.
But I would say like I'll probably just stick to like the hard work and like putting in the work
Hmm.
because I would say putting in the work and focused work
Hmm.
because focused work is different than just work.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, so I would say just focused work. At the beginning, you're just gonna kind of have to work and figure out what works to have focused work or like a
Hmm.
system that works. But like after that point,
Hmm.
then yeah, just like hard focused work and just doing as much as you possibly can to make it work.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah.
Did you get some new clients before our last call?
I got one,
Hmm.
um, which like his brother was one of my very first clients, and
Uh-huh.
I gave him like a massive discount on his brother.
Hmm.
So this guy like he didn't want a meal plan. He basically just wanted a workout plan.
Hmm.
So I I felt bad and I didn't want to charge him full price when his brother was getting like half off. So I
Hmm.
gave him just like I think I charged him just a little bit more than his brother, but basically half off. But yeah, we're
Hmm.
over seven K. So
Hmm.
that means we're getting a tattoo in the near future.
Oh, what tattoo you thinking about getting?
I'm thinking I really want the word like relentless with the
Hmm.
cross for the
Hmm.
T.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm thinking either like thigh,
Hmm.
like lower thigh,
Hmm.
or yeah, I might pick like two spots, try it out, see which one I like better, and
Hmm.
then go with
Yeah.
that. But yeah,
And as with that, something that works well is like the thing is like you could it's all the way that you frame it, right? Like before when you signed his brother as a client,
hmm
right? You had less authority, you had less clients, right? So you could use the fact that you have more demand now, you have more results now, because results bring value, right?
yeah, 100%.
So because you have more results, your coaching is actually more valuable. So if you frame it as that and you show the results, right? And you're being like, oh, this is premium. Don't say discount. You want to frame it as like, this is a premium service to get you this result, right? Then he's going to respect it more, right? That's what you want to do, not just with that client, but any other client, right? Because at the end of
hmm
the day, you want to get clients who are willing to, just like how you are, right? The world's a reflection of you. You want clients who want to go all in, right? In their health and
Yeah,
fitness, right? So you want to like position it as it's premium because it's good. You know what I'm saying? Do that next time, along with like all the other clients.
yeah.
That's gonna bump up your revenue, which is like instead of giving discounts, be full confident and have 100% conviction in your price because now you're getting your clients better results. You have more reviews, right? And what we're going to talk
mhm,
about later after this case study video is showing you how to do case study videos, which is going to help you increase your close rate, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like that's something that's helped like one of my other clients, Aryan, right? Like he works with people who's done over like 30 million a year, XYZ, right? And YouTube really just warms people up, right? And the more results you have, the more value your thing is, right? So
hmm
you
hmm
have results, you're the living embodiment of results. So just say it's premium, but make it more result based, right? Like, look,
Yeah.
listen, do you want to lose weight? Do you want to feel good? Do you want to have a lot of energy? As soon as you open the door, do you want to feel like the best you've ever felt in your entire life? Right? So like when you
hmm
when you tap into the feeling, when you tap into the identity of how they truly will feel, right? Then they're gonna want it, right? Because you're not just selling pain points. Now you're selling identity, right? They want that identity. They want to, be able to do what you do, right? Like for example,
Yeah.
when you that one reel that you showed me when you got out of the pool and you did like a calisthenics handstand, was it a handstand?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like that's
Yeah.
that's identity, right? Do you want to feel this amazing? Do you want to be able to go to the vacation and you could like you have your girlfriend there and you could start doing calisthenics, right? Like all that stuff that taps into the identity. So when you tap more into that too, it's going to help out a ton. It's just going to make you you're like you more premium.
hmm hmm
So there's that, but the next thing is like what does your new reality look like now that you're like making money from your passion?
Yeah. I think I'm still at the point where like I'm trying to save every possible penny that I
Mhm.
can right now. But it's definitely having me a little bit more relaxed about
Mhm.
my income and about expenses and about just life in general. Like I
Mhm.
know I have more money in the bank to play with,
Mhm.
and the more I make money
Mhm.
and the higher months I get as
Mhm.
far as income goes, like who knows? Like bro, I love my cars. Like
Mhm.
I wanna get a nice car.
Yeah.
Um, but like even that to the side, like I think
Mhm.
just being able to like make a good income,
Mhm.
be able to call this like my reality, like my job, this is what I do, I make a great income from it
Mhm.
monthly,
Mhm.
and this is gonna be what I do for years to come. Like I think
Mhm.
that'll just be awesome.
Mhm.
And then, like knowing that I'll be able to support my future family, like knowing I'll be able to afford a house because like house prices now, especially in Canada and Ontario, are
Mhm.
absolutely nuts.
Mhm.
Um, so just, hopefully making enough money where I can know that I will be able to support my family,
Mhm.
buy a house, whatever it is, and just like be able to live a comfortable life, as well as helping other people
Mhm.
achieve their dream self as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think that's just the
Mhm.
biggest goal.
Mhm.
hmm
Absolutely. And we've already compressed like years of time into like 4 months, right? Of like, getting clients coming in through the door, all that stuff. And now you're getting clients from like directly online people that you don't know. In 4 months, most people, it takes them years, years, right? The
Yeah.
fact that we've compressed all that down to 4 months, right? Like, how does that feel?
I mean, yeah, it feels amazing. And like, like, yeah, I'm very happy with how far I've come. And
Yeah.
I wanna keep going. And I'm somebody who's not necessarily patient when it comes to progress.
Yeah.
Um, so I even think I could have been doing better. Like if I
Yeah.
just would have
Yeah.
put more input into it and like focus a little harder and like
hmm
just done more, like I feel like I could have done better. And like I don't know. I'm just at the point now where like sure I hit 7K and I hit my goal, but it doesn't even really like
Yeah.
phase me.
Yeah.
Because
That's
like
like 0.00001% of how much more you can do in terms of like what you'll accomplish. Yeah.
I mean like hell yeah, I hope so. Like
Yeah.
um because yeah, like I was super excited about like, potentially hitting 7K because I remember like I don't know, like 2, 3 months back, it was in the
Mhm.
summer. I got
Yeah.
so close and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit 7K this month. Like I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, I might be
Mhm.
getting a tattoo soon.
Yeah.
And then I fell through and I
hmm
was like, damn, like that shit sucks. Like what the heck? And
Uh-huh.
then now I'm at the point where I just hit that
Yeah.
and I still have a few more days. I'm hoping to hop on a call tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Speed.
I could make a bunch more and like I could be very close to 10K potentially. Um,
You could get 10K this
yeah,
month, but that's just one more
yeah,
client. It's one more
yeah,
client. You know what I mean?
yeah. So, but yeah, with that being said, like I'm not even really phased. Like I got a tattoo, big whoop. Like I haven't even planned it out yet. Like I don't care. I'm
It's
focused
because
on like
you've put so much work into it, right?
yeah,
You've invested in yourself. You've followed the system from A to Z. And it's like when
mhm,
you put in the amount of work that is required, then when you have it, that's when you know you'll have it is when you get the result and you're like, of course I'm gonna get this. Do you know how much work that I've put in? Right? It's
yeah.
like a of course type of thing, right?
And that tattoo like as well is like it's not gonna be like it'll be a celebratory thing to like
hmm
a small margin of it, but I think
hmm
it's just gonna be a reminder of like work. Like I'll
Yeah.
be able to look down at my leg and be like, get to
hmm
work, man.
Yeah.
Like you didn't get this by just sleeping around. Like
Yeah.
put in the work, right? I
Absolutely.
think that's more the reason why I want to get it.
hmm
And yeah, like obviously I'm happy. I'm very happy, but
hmm
it's like I want to hit 10 now,
Yeah. And what do you think is
100%.
going to happen, like, let's say next month or next month, if you double the volume that you're doing right now? What do you think would happen? Because you have something that
I think
works, right? So
yeah,
what if you double it?
yeah, I think the potential to make double the money is definitely there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. A lot of
I
people
think
like, yeah, go ahead.
I think like I was just gonna say like I think it's about just working a bit smarter now as well.
Yeah.
Like yes, putting in the same amount of effort, but then like doing that and working smarter at the same time.
hmm Yeah, absolutely. That's facts, right? Like for example, which is
Mhm.
why like with content, the strategies about warming up people with YouTube, increasing close rate. Once you like have a system that works, now it's about like refining it, right? And making it better and better and better. Kind of like when you work out, right? Like in the beginning, you just kind of work
Yeah.
out and then you find ways to sculpture your physique to the way that you want it, right?
hmm
So the next question I had is if someone is on the edge of wanting to do this, of wanting to start their online coaching business to, make the first 5 to 10K a month online, what would you tell them?
I would say I would definitely say start and I wouldn't necessarily tell them to just up and quit their current job if they're still working a job like I
hmm
did. Like
hmm
that's not necessarily maybe the smartest idea,
hmm
but I think to for one, hire somebody who knows what they're doing,
hmm
who's done it before,
hmm
and like don't just hire, I wouldn't say just hire like a business coach or
hmm
one that doesn't show it themselves. Like
hmm
hire somebody who's jacked, who has a physique, who knows what they're doing in the gym,
Hmm.
and has done what you're trying to do. Because there are mentors out there who are skinny and sure they know how to like, build up a business module and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
they've never actually like walked the walk in fitness coaching. So I would
Hmm.
say 100% look for somebody who is walking that walk as far as fitness goes,
Hmm.
and then yeah, just hire one that has results. Like
Yeah.
that's a big one. And like yes, it's a massive investment, and like I struggled with that too.
Hmm.
But like if you actually take what they say to heart and actually do it, the
Hmm.
chances of you making money are very, very, very high.
Hmm.
So yeah, I would say do it. Like what's the worst that can happen? You're down a couple grand. You still like if you're young like I am, you still got a whole lifetime to make more money.
Hmm.
So
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we live in such this time period in history where it's like this is the most comfortable period of history we've ever had, right? If you look at our ancestors, if you look at like our great 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 ancestors, they're like out there in war, right? They're
yeah,
literally like they have chances of dying. There's like war happening, all this stuff. So when you look at the worst that could happen in this reality, which is the most comfortable reality where you just type on pixels and you can make it
yeah,
happen, and that's considered hard. It's like our definition of hard is shifted, right? So this is actually like it's the easiest it's ever been in at least in
yeah.
this point of history, right? So yeah, I'd highly recommend people going all in. Like when I made that decision, I dropped everything, right?
Hmm.
I left my car, I left everything, and I just cut a flight to Miami, right? And I had to even stay at
Yeah.
like one of my clients' place for 3 days, a client that I had for my other business, right? And I crashed in this place for 3 days, and I didn't even have a place to stay. I just didn't even think. I took action, right? Where you take so much action where you don't have time to overthink and you don't have time to feel, I guess, that anxiety or all that, right? When you're just taking so much action, you reap the rewards, right? You move quick, right? Like for example, Elon
Mm.
Musk, he took so much action where, his space company made more progress than like in literally like a few months than other companies made in decades, right? So it's
Yeah.
literally just about action. Like Napoleon said, every thought is a step towards action, to action, right?
Hmm.
And that's just how it is. That's really how it is. But yeah, so guys, that's it for this case study video. We're gonna have Justice here in another one, and I'm sure this is literally a tip in the water, toes touching the water for what he's going to do in the next case study. This is case study episode 1 for Justin. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Boom. Look at that. We got it, man. How was the case study? How do you feel?
Feels good. Like honestly, talking about it, like
Mhm.
it's like I don't know. It's just a sense of accomplishment, maybe,
Mhm.
and just like how far we have come.
Mhm.
Like yeah, I don't know. It does feel good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I know like even in our program, I have like a lot of people don't take this route where it's like they don't set high expectations for the clients, but that's just because that's a reflection of them. You know what I mean? I have extreme high expectations for you, and although in the moment it might feel like fire, right? Like some people might be like, "Oh, I got like 2 clients," and then they're like celebrating all this stuff, right? I have such high expectations for you that I'm like, okay, let's go get more. Let's go do this. Let's go do this, right? And it might feel like painful. Like obviously, it'll feel more enjoyable if they're like, oh, let's celebrate one client, right? I just have so much high expectations for you because I know deep down you're meant for more. You know what I mean? That you
Yeah.
will do more. That's why, like, we have this thing. Like, for example, Justin, I have a call with him here in a bit. Like, this dude, I have like for him too, right? Like, such a massive high expectation where everyone like you're part of it's like a bloodline. You know what I mean? Where everyone like you've probably seen Justin's content. I mean Justice. Justice's content, right? Where he
Yeah. Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
went all in. So that's just like the energy that we carry inside of 369. I actually have a call with him. You mentioned that you wanted to do better with content, right? Justin is really good in content in terms of Instagram too. I have a
Mhm.
coaching call with him here in three, it's right now three, right? So three, four, five, six. I have a call with him in 6 o'clock. It's 3:24 for me, right? If you do
Okay.
want to join that, where we are going to talk about content too, you could feel free to join.